There are too many sad faces that I'm looking at right now. This is a joyful, joyful day. I don't want to speak with sad faces because I don't think we realize what is happening today. This is historical. This has never been done before. So I don't want to see sad faces. I want to see happy faces today. I am Dr. MELIDA Harris Barrow. I am the founder and chairman of the 6th Region Global Chamber of Commerce. I want to thank all of your presence here, kings and queens, government, my brothers and sisters. And it feels so good to say, my brothers and sisters, now that I'm meeting all of you. It is such a joy. I am the descendant of those that was taken from Africa, and I'm back. I am back with my brothers, and this is symbolic for the world to see that now we are together. AIDO Network International, Her Highness Grace Iganda, His Highness Paul Iganda, thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for agreeing with me that the time is now for us to unite. The time is now for us to heal, because this is what this program, this is what this journey is about. It's not a program, it's not a conference, it's a journey. And I am so happy and blessed, and so is God, that you have joined this journey in order to reconnect with our brothers and sisters that was taken from Africa to become slaves. No longer are we ever going to allow that in our kingdom. No longer are we going to follow, mimic, exchange information as far as we are Africans that are poor. We're not poor. We are rich spiritually. We are rich internally. We are powerful people beyond measures. The problem is the mindset. I want to tell you a little bit more of the 6th region and why I created the 6th region. I'm a solutionist. I've been watching for a long time and somewhat confused as to why Africa is in the situation that it's in. And our regions in Latin America, or I should say the Americas, from Brazil to North America and the Caribbean, we have been watching. Why is it that there's corruption in our lands? We were told not to go to Africa because it's corrupted. But we were told to go to Europe and to France and China and everywhere else, but not to Africa. They're corrupted. And I realize that those that are telling me not to go, they're there. They're there taking and building, manufacturing, and doing everything, but they're telling us, don't come here. Now, the 6th region, I am so happy to introduce you to the 6th Region Global Chamber of Commerce. It is an initiative created to support and develop superior quality in the commercial growth of nations and in Africa. Our mission is to unite and empower Africa's sustainable economic development through strong partnerships and positive reconnections of the people of Africa and its descendants, me, including the indigenous people of the world in Panama, Colombia, Nicaragua, Chile, throughout the world. Our vision is to transform Africa into a world-class economy. Some people said to me, how is that possible, Dr. Barrow? How is that possible? Through the mindset. Our goals and objectives is to provide a level playing field in the global corporate arena, which we're missing, creating the largest independent multinational conglomerate of trade and investment in the world, concentrating in the Americas, where we were taking, the Caribbean, where we were taking, and the African continent connecting with each other, finally. This entity will provide a worldwide, perpetual, transgenerational movement, enriching our regions and their populations while emphasizing a new global business model. Why am I saying that? It is because you have been doing business and investing with Europe, China, everywhere else but our regions. And why is that? You were taught to do that. You were taught to just invest as far as Brazil. When I speak to my African brothers and sisters and I said Latin America, the first thing they say is Brazil. They don't know much about Chile, Argentina, Nicaragua, Belize, Panama. Why is that? Because of the education you received. And we were taught only about France and Europe and Spain. Why? Because they tried to change our mindset. Now, if we talk about corruption in Africa, I am sure that there's corruption in America. I am sure there's corruption in Europe and the world. Why are we being told not to come to Africa? You see, when we unite, it's called power. When we unite, we are going to build. If we unite, we are going to create. How is it possible that Africans that was taken from Africa came to the Americas? And what did we do? We built America. And we built America under slavery, being beaten every day. How is that possible? That tells you how powerful we are. We have built Latin America. We have built the Caribbean. We have built the world. But yet, they say we are weak. They call us monkeys. They call us everything in the book. But somehow, we are powerful. We are able to build the world. Why is it that we are not building Africa? Again, the mindset. Our sixth region Global Chamber of Commerce is to promote trade and investment between Africa, the Americas, the Caribbean, and of the world, particularly with respect to the markets of the continent. I created this sixth region Global Chamber of Commerce because I don't want us to continue not to trade with each other. There are great opportunities in our region. And one of the things that is so important is that we speak the languages of all those that enslaved us, of all those that has beaten us to the ground. So why is it now we're not communicating with each other? Why is it now that we are still saying to ourselves that what happened? Our children, our new generation are saying, what is wrong with us? Is it because our mindset is still in the past? Is it because our mindset are being controlled? Yes. You see, God blessed us with one land on this planet Earth. God blessed the continent with minerals, gold, diamonds, everything you can think of. So why are we not providing the resources within Africa? There's a problem there. Colonializers divided our lands and gave us a flag in each country to identify their territory between them. We are not placed here to survive. We were placed here to live comfortable. That is what God gave us. We are now divided through language. We are now divided through countries. We are now divided through flags and education and religion. Why is that? As long as we're divided, Africa will never rise. I don't care how many programs we put together. We cannot rise until we come back and unite with each other. Colonializers are taking the resources out of our lands and are educating their children to enslave our children. It has to stop. The world have disrespected Africa. It is time now to rise for the world to see who we are as a people. It is now for you not to think of me as someone different from you. I am your sister. I am representing those that don't have a voice to speak to you. I am here to let you know that AIDO Network International stepped out and said, Dr. Barrow, I will work with you to come to the Americas, to come to the Caribbean and the world for healing. This is the time for healing. It is time to atone. We're saying, why didn't you come back for me? Why? I am speaking through my ancestors. They're saying, why did you come back for me? But how could you? Based on the mindset. You see, the mindset is powerful. It is very powerful. Why did you come back? Why are you not back today? Why do you think of me different from you? I am not a woman of African descent. I'm an African woman. You never hear a Chinese saying, I'm a Chinese descendant, or I'm an Italian descendant, or I'm an American descendant. They just say who they are. You know why? Because they know who they are. Do we know who we are? That's the question. They know who they are. Once your mindset is controlled, you will find yourself fighting with each other. Once your mind is controlled, you will be taking and hating, you will be hating each other. Your future generation are coming with this mindset that we have. We cannot rise. We were taught to kill each other. We were taught to destroy each other. This is where corruption begins. We begin to steal from one another, not realizing that we're stealing from self. It is time now to rise. It is time to understand what is happening to us. Why are we doing what we're doing? Whenever a European country comes in and tell you that this is what they want to do for you, no. We already have everything. You no longer need to tell us what to do, how to do it. We no longer should be reaching out to other nations for the things that we have to do. You need to reach out to your African brothers and sisters in our region. We speak the language, we have the knowledge of everything that you need. But the mindset cannot go there because it's being controlled. The world don't respect us, but it's time now for the world to respect Africa. But the only way we can get there, it is to change our mindset towards each other. Africa, my brothers and sisters, it's time to love one another. God is looking at us, killing each other. Our children, my youth, they're suffering. Can't you see? Because the world is against us. In America, our young children are being mentally abused, physically abused by police officers. The same thing in America. You think what you're going through, we're not going through? Because we have the same people that are controlling all of us throughout the world. So all of us throughout the world now needs to come together. As I always say, they tell me the sky is the limit. How can it be? But you see, when your mind is controlled, you believe it. But let me give you a bit of good news. The sky is not the limit, because I'm always want to know what's beyond the sky. So in other words, you no longer can control this mind. My mind is now limitless. I know now that the sky is not the limit. I had to break and purge from all that I was taught and still going. Because as long as I maintain the mindset of what was given to me, I will never rise. Africa will never rise. So the 6th Region Global Chamber of Commerce now, what we're going to do is open up the doors. We have built the bridge for you to do business, not only in the Americas, not only in the Caribbean, but with our brothers and sisters, our indigenous people of the world, like you used to do. Your ancestors was already here in the Americas, doing business with the indigenous people of the land. Why are you not doing that now? It is because it's the mindset. So I want to thank all of you today for listening to me. I am one of the descendants of those that was taken for slavery and built the world. I am back. We are back. Our ancestors is here with me, and they're pleading with you. It is time now for them to rest. They will never rest until you rise. Thank you very much.